Oh yes, I am so back after an unfortunate problem with the PC. It is all fixed now, and thank you for your understanding and all your kind comments. I really do appreciate it. But if you're new here, hi, I'm Max, and today I'm gonna show you how to build British Railway Standard Class 9F engine. But before we start, please be sure to like and subscribe, and check out my Patreon page for all the schematics. Also thank you to Create-O-Holics for supporting the channel. We have a fun projects coming up, so be sure to stick around. It's been a while. Let's create a new train. Starting on the front bogie, it will be a medium single wheel. / locomotive in the front, and 12 industrial iron in the back. And here will be a support for the boiler. We have a girders and a deep slate slabs. A black locomotive boilers. And there's some copper wrapped in there just to break up the texture. And in the back here, I will add a steam whistle. Cover up the top part with the panels. That's not a panel. There we go. And a steam dome a few blocks further. Now, let's focus on the front. Starting with the front pilot. We have headstock buffers. And a small headlamp with the copycat buttons. A step to a footplate. And now the smokestack, we use a doubled one and dye it white. Now on to the side. Adding some pipe details with a copper doorstep. And a piston housing. Alright, now comes a slightly difficult part, smoke deflector. Add a temporary block on the side. And down here we use a copycat board. And the same on the other side. Looks a bit more recognizable now. Now let's head to the firebox. We'll need a locomotive smoke box and the copycat slopes. Place one upside down here, and we'll do a bit of detailing trick with the texture. A bit more detailing. And now finishing the footplate with a copycat slab. And add a / locomotive texture. A cast iron boiler from Design and Decor for drive wheels. Diagonal girders for some support. Now the coupling rods. It'll mostly be a shaft, brackets, and some girders. There we go. And now we replicate this on the other side. Now onto the cap, starting with the floor. And we're gonna need an invisible bogey first. Some detailing below the floor. Still shaft and girders. And some pipe detail as well. A coupler for the tender. And the stairs to get onto the cab. Right, and the copper cap panels for the wall. I've used a stained glass from the shipped mod. And the roof will have a slab in the middle. And a vent on the top. And the copper cap panels on the side. Right, and now the interior. The front window will be a normal stained glass. And I hid the light source in there so it looks like it comes from the fire. Now we'll place down the controls and seats. Maybe a brake props on the side. And a regulator. Some clipboard and redstone link on the wall. And that is the locomotive all done. Now on to the tender. I will use a medium 404 trailing bogey. A girders and basin in the middle. A deep slate slab on the side. And we're gonna need the buffers and a coupler in the back. Dye them to red. And I think I forgot to do that on the engine. There we go. Now we're gonna separate them into compartments. The water tank will be in the back. In the front will of course be a coal. and let's add some fine detail above the tank. Cover it up with the panels. And I will place more panel here to make it a slight curve. Alright, now let's cover the side. I'm gonna change it up here to headstock and a half panels. And change the texture up a bit. Add a copycat step on the edge here. And the same on the other side. Now a few details behind the cab. Actually, let's add more copycat steps above here. We'll hide a dim candlelight behind the coal hatch. Some equipments in the back. That seems alright. Now let's head to the back. Just gonna add some simple ladder. Perfect. The engine and tender both complete. Slight adjustment to make sure the smokestack sticks to the train. Now let's glue the whole thing. I'll apply some more glue here just to be sure. Right, now let's assemble the train and go get ourselves a carriage.